Hey everybody, it's Matt from the house. I'm here with Tanner from Flux, and we're gonna run you through the binding ladder for the 22-23 season. Let's check this out. All right, first up at 190, we've got the PR binding, which this thing is pretty insane. For under $200, you're getting actually a lot of really cool stuff with this, right?
Absolutely. So the PR coming into that 190 price point, you're getting something that's really kind of beginner friendly, but somebody who can graduate into that intermediate level if they want to as well. You're getting a nice milled out high back. It's going to cut down on the weight. The chassis on the base is going to be a little more lightweight as well, a little more forgiving, and then you're getting some honeycomb 3D molded straps, which is really, hard to see under that $200 price point. So for that 190, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck out of the PR.
Awesome. All right, jumping up $40 to the EM. We've got the same straps as the PR, but we've got a couple upgrades in this one.
Absolutely. So going up into the EM, this is definitely going to be for that rider graduating out of that beginner stage. You've gotten comfortable on board, you've gotten your turns down. Now maybe you need something a little more responsive. So the EM is going to offer a little bit of a higher high back here. It's going to give you a little bit more response in those heels and just give you that same comfortable ride that you're getting out of the PR.
Cool, so just a little bit sturdier overall, so you're getting a little quicker response edge to edge for those riders that are starting to need it.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, jumping up $50 to 280, we've got the TW, and definitely got a lot of good upgrades on this one for that extra $50, right?
Absolutely. So going into the TW, let's start from the top here. So you're getting the Ultima wing high back here, so you're still getting these mills in the center. You get a little bit of a wing in there, so that cup's gonna sit on the outside of your boot a little nicer, give you a little more comfort, a little more response. Going into the base, we got our Ultima base here, the Ultima base being a completely toolless adjustment binding. So when you're on the fly, you need to move your high backs, move your straps. You don't need to bring a screwdriver on hill. You can just do it all and flip it right out. And then we stay with our honeycomb straps and our FTM Versa cap here. So this cap also goes over your boot or over your toe, whatever one you prefer. So for that $50 price point, you're getting a lot more binding out of that.
All right, jumping up to 340, we've got the SR, and this thing, for the couple extra bucks, you're getting a lot of upgrades, right?
Absolutely. So jumping up to the SR, we'll start from the top here. You're getting a super tough nylon high back here, so it's still got a lot of play in it where you need it to, but going down into the base, you go into our Transfer Series base, having this higher heel cup, going to give you that, you're still going to get that playfulness, but you're going to get a lot more response on those heels and those toes. You're still getting your toolless adjustments all around the binding, all those points you need. Don't bring no tool on the hill, just use your hands, top it right out. And then we're getting updated straps in this 340 price point. We go into our waffle strap, which is like a 3D kind of molded nylon material. Still gonna be, no slipping on your boots or anything like that. Fits real nice too. And then we still got our FTM Versa straps as well too. So you're still getting that over the toe, over the boot feel, whatever you play, whatever your style is, this will work for you good.
So for that extra $60, we're pretty much getting upgrades on just about every single piece on the binding. All right, we're jumping up about $10 here to the DS. So this is definitely one of the most popular bindings, but what are we getting for that extra $10 in this binding?
So when you jump up to 350 in the DS here, you're getting a lot of new features that we actually have introduced this season that we've never introduced before at Flux. So starting from the top here, we got our resistor high back. So you still get this nice shape to the high back here. You're getting a little more response on those turns. Then we go into the base, it's our Super Ultima base. Super Ultima meaning there is now 5 points of toolless adjustment versus the 3 you get on all the other lines here. You're getting a little more dampening in the base here, so when you kind of hit those bumps or that weird chatter on an icy day, binding's gonna really take a little bit of that for you. Waffle straps in here, so get the FTM Versa, and a little more padding in the footbed as well too. For the extra $10, you're getting a whole new binding essentially.
That's insane. And again, this has always been one of their best-selling bindings, and now with all these upgrades, probably still gonna be the top. Okay, so there's really no price jump from the DS to the XF, but really it's just about having a little different riding style, right?
Absolutely. So the XF is still gonna cater to that kind of high Ninja Warrior park rider, or somebody who's charging hard in corridor, in the trees, anything like that. So you're still getting our 3D molded waffle strap here. You're still getting the full transfer base, a little stiffer chassis there, a little padding in the footbed, and then the high back update is just gonna give you a little bit more response in your heels. A little quicker, a little faster on edge, for when you gotta take a bite or dodge a bullet there, it's gonna help you out.
Perfect. So the cool thing about this one in the DS is if you're that rider that just wants it all mount and go anywhere, do anything binding, traditionally, if you're maybe riding a little more park, go with the DS. Maybe if you're riding a little bit more outside of the park, go with the XF, but again, it just really depends on your personal preferences. All right, well, thanks for checking out the ladder video for the Flux bindings. Hopefully this helps you find out which pair is best for you. But if you got any questions beyond what we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We want to make sure we get you into some rad gear, but most importantly, we want to make sure it's going to fit you and your riding style. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, definitely get that bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop. Grab yourself a pair of Flux bindings and get out and ride, because any day of riding is a good day of riding.